San Diego's famous gas lamp quarter is a bar called the Tipsy Crow.
We bring a lot of people in here, and really all we really focus on is hospitality and making sure people have a good time.
Frank Miller is the manager, and he's discovered that making sure people have a good time takes a lot more than just a cold beer and a bowl of chips.
We're not recreating the wheel with what we sell. We're selling the same products that next door sells and down the street sells. And if you're in New York or Chicago, everybody has Bud Light, everybody has Maker's Mark or Jack Daniels.
The world of marketing today is really all about creating that ongoing relationship for better customer experience.
Tyler Douglas, a Vancouver-based Vision Critical, is an expert on using marketing data to increase profits. He says for any size business, keeping track of customer habits is the key to keeping them happy and engaged.
It's often said that it's easier to get a customer to spend more with you than it is to win a new customer.
And that's exactly how Frank sees it from behind the bar at the Tipsy Crow. Keeping customers engaged, he says, makes all the difference.
The difference between somebody staying buying one drink, buying any drinks, or buying 5 or 6, or coming back the next day.
Recently, Frank installed a bar game at the Tipsy Crow that uses sales data to change the prices of his drinks. It's called the Drink Exchange, and it works like the stock market, where high demand causes prices to rise and low demand causes prices to drop.
So as a patron, if you walk into the bar, you see these bright red down arrows, and you see, hey, this drink went down 50 cents, 75 cents, $1. This is a good buy, and I want to take advantage of it.
Los Angeles-based Todd Schramm is the creator and distributor of the Drink Exchange.
What that means is the drink prices change based on real-time demand.
So if people are buying a lot of Bud Light, Coors Light goes down in price. If people buy a bunch of vodka, bourbon goes down.
If they overhear a table buying a bunch of shots, they'll wait till the prices change and then capitalize on the cheaper items. So for them, it's really a game and sort of a way to influence the happy hour, so to speak.
Oh, look, their Moscow meal just went down 50 cents.
But there's more to this game than meets the eye.
More than a game, definitely more than a game. I mean, on the surface, it's a game, but behind the scenes, there's a lot of influence that goes on.
In fact, data analysts like Tyler don't even call it a game. They call it gamification because it uses sales numbers to increase marketing.
Gamification is an example of big data in that you're engaging people to do something.
He says this kind of game engagement is a highly effective tool for collecting data about customers' preferences. Data which can then be used to increase profits.
If you know what you're looking to accomplish, you can be very targeted, very pragmatic about what you want to go out and do and the meaningful data you want to pull.
The key to this system is that all the price changes are determined by algorithms tied into the bar's point-of-sale system.
A point-of-sale system is a data collection system. What is changing is the ability to open up the black box of that data and combine it with other data sets that you might have.
With real-time sales data driving price changes, the game often leads customers to choose the bargain drinks, whose prices may drop, but whose profit margins remain high.
It'll drop the price of, say, a tequila shot, and they make a high profit margin on tequila, so all of a sudden people start buying tequila. So we've really created a system for bar owners to get the most out of specific products.
And that isn't the only way this game can influence customer choices. After examining the first few months of sales records, Todd and Frank discovered something odd.
Patrons tend to purchase items that are part of the drink exchange and literally ignore everything else.
Whether it's Miller Lite or Bud Light or whoever, it's almost 50% of a difference when you're on the drink exchange menu versus when you're not.
And the sales for the items that were part of the drink exchange were so much higher than anything else that their liquor distributor caught word of it and wanted to feature some items for their clients to make sure that they were being sold.
Yeah, brilliant. It's a great example of rethinking the data that you have available to you already and how you might use that, in this case, to make more money.
As more drink distributors asked to have their brands listed on the drink exchange, Frank and Todd began to see the game in a whole new light.
And what we've really found is you can pretty much drive a competitor out of the market in that bar. Because if you're, for example, Miller Lite, and there's some other beer that's not in the system, people really won't even know it exists.
While he'd like to get compensated by the distributors for including their products on the drink exchange, Todd isn't sure if that's possible yet, because he says the laws are tricky. Tyler, however, says that's not even the point, since the real profits lie elsewhere.
The benefit is probably much greater than just making more money by selling it to suppliers. It's knowing what people drink. It's pushing people to drink certain drinks over others, manipulating the price for the benefit of the customer or benefit of the bar. That's really the purpose of big data.